Oh yeah, Matt Hardy made his official debut tonight as Version 1. He had the Titantron, he had the Mattitude facts. Matt Hardy has defeated Undertaker 2 straight times. Well, here's some Fog Wrestling facts. SmackDown has sucked for 2 straight weeks. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. We are here to give you our top 5 moments from SmackDown, the 17th of October. Big Stevie Cool's birthday, and he didn't really get the presents that he wanted because it was slim pickings for the top 5 moments. And I mean, it's not often we've actually said that during this whole ruthless aggression era. I mean, even on shows where we thought they were pretty average, there's normally at least 5 good moments that we can nominate for this list. However, I do feel like we were scraping the bottom of the barrel here, I think, coming up with these 5.
We were, and you know what, I think SmackDown's went off a cliff. Really think so. When the main event scene is arguably the worst thing on the show, what chances has the actual show got?
Yeah, it doesn't help that you got Brock and Taker being completely destroyed with some shite Tracy storyline that absolutely none of us
Tracy, 7 years like 1995. Damn it. And I tell you what's worse, 1995's ratings or these ratings? Because I mean, we're heading there with this. Honestly, I never thought that their feud in 2002 was about this bad. I would have assumed it was one of the highlights of the year. There you go. That's what I would have predicted.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the matches have been pretty good, but the storylines have been a bit shite, not going to lie. Anyway, you mentioned 1995, and back in 1995, Al Wilson was about 87 years old, so I don't know what that makes him right here, right now, but he is at number 5 in our list because he did shower with Dawn Marie. And that's, I mean, that's got to get him into the list for some reason. Although he did have his shirt on, so it made it a more memorable scene.
But he had his socks and shoes off.
Did he?
He had his shoes off.
I don't know if he had his socks off. But basically,
he probably doesn't wear socks, though.
Basically, he's just standing there, dripping wet. And his daughter's looking on.
Yeah, it's just a weird visual. The shirt especially, that's what made it for me. It wouldn't be on this list, probably, without the shirt.
Maybe they thought it would make him look a bit more depressed, a bit more shell-shocked when his daughter seen him. That if he had the shirt on.
True. I guess maybe he can attempt to defend it here. I had my shirt on.
I was pulled in. I got lost. I did a Joe Biden. I tried to get off the stage and I ended up walking into the showers.
My shoes fell off and I ended up walking in the shower, buddy.
Well, I mean, Tor Wilson might buy it, but we're not. Coming at number 4, we have the main event. It was Benoit and Angle versus Los Guerreros. And I just think every time I see a match like this, Chavo Guerrero sticks out like a sore thumb.
No, he does.
And I don't know if you've noticed this, right? And I'm sure we'll see it at the Survivor Series match in 2002, because I remember when I first watched it, and my thought was, this guy's never in the fucking match. You'll notice, right, that Chavo, literally, the only reason he gets into the ring is for someone to hit a move on him and for him to exit the ring.
Yeah, he's not in there for offense, he's in there for defense.
Guerrero's the guy delivering all the offense in this match, and Chavo's just the dude taking all the bumps. It is weird. Soon you get to this 2002 Survivor Series triple threat match, tag team. Watch this, right? I guarantee you Chavo is barely hitting any offensive moves. He's simply getting in the match just to sell for the more, larger, bigger stars and whatnot. Not necessarily saying that he shouldn't be doing that, but it just makes Los Guerreros feel like a team that can't win. Even when you looked at them, right, back in SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, like Eddie Guerrero's got like a massive rating difference over Chavo. It's weird. You never really see a tag team in the wrestling games where there'd be such a huge difference.
No wonder, though. I mean, he sucks. I mean, Chavo's abysmal. I don't even know why this is... I understand why it's a tag team, but Guerrero could be used as a singles guy before this.
Yeah.
This is just... Like I said, the SmackDown 6 benefited one guy.
Benefited Chavo, because without this... I mean, the guy would be on Velocity, wouldn't he?
Yeah, of course he would be.
Anyway, main event, Eddie. I mean, the whole scene where Angle's got the ankle lock on it, and Chavo is standing in the ring, and Benoit takes the chair off him, and Chavo's standing in front of Angle. I mean, that was set up perfectly for Benoit to swing and crack Angle on the back of his bald dome. It was set up perfectly.
And they didn't take it.
And they didn't do that. They did some fake out scene where Angle lets go the hold, looks at Benoit, thinks that Benoit's going to hit him, just for Benoit to turn around and connect with Chavo. Anyway, I mean, it's probably the right final.
No, absolutely is the right final, but I think we're already seeing too many of these matches. It's the same people. I would like to see a bit of fucking change, and we're not going to see change. So I mean, I'm
do you think it's a SmackDown 6 problem, or do you think it's just a brand split problem? Keep in mind on Raw, we've literally seen Big Show versus Booker T.
I think it's a SmackDown 6 problem because, right, let's be real, right? Even before 2002, how many times has Benoit and Angle had a match? Here, every time they have a match, it's great. I'm not denying that, right? Edge and Angle, they've feuded so many times. Edge and Eddie, so many fucking times, right? Ray's fresh, but he doesn't need these guys. For me, Chavo does, but it's like, you've got Chavo who needs them, Ray doesn't, and then the other four, you've seen them interact with each other so much, and then the whole, he didn't touch you, man. Yeah, it was Kurt Angle. Fuck off. The whole, it's just cringy. Benoit's the, fuck off, get in the bed. I wouldn't even put this in the list, but it made it here.
See, you think about it, looking back, like, I think you can see a murder in Benoit.
Nah, no, you can.
But anyway, let's move on to number 3. John Cena versus Billy Kidman. I'm not sure why it's on this list, so I'll let you explain.
Right, the John Cena promo beforehand's epic.
Like the one where he's not looking at the camera, he's not looking at the interviewer, right. He's just kind of looking awkwardly in between.
I didn't tap out. Yeah, it was good. And then you know what was even better? He came out, threw a couple of W's up to the crowd. Cause
looking stiff as fuck, by the way.
He was signifying...
World Live.
No, his W over Billy Kidman. That's what he was doing.
No, was it?
Forget about World Live.
He looks stiff.
I mean, John.
The guy walks like he's got an iron board fucking taped to his back or something. Like, he just doesn't really flow.
Aye, like he's wearing a big fucking cast.
Aye, I don't understand it.
I like the match though. John wins. Simple, but you know what? I've nothing to complain about with this match. I feel like everything else on this list is something to complain about.
Coming in at number 2, we have the opening match. It was Eddie. No, it wasn't. It was Ray and Edge versus Devon and Ron Simmons. And come on, did anybody really think Devon and Ron Simmons were getting to the final here?
No, not a chance. I mean, I guess you said Eddie. I guess the Guerreros did get involved, but it's a fun enough match. You know what?
Yeah, it was a decent match, but I mean, we kind of knew that Devon and Ron had no chance of winning.
But like I said, I think when a match like this is second in your top 5 moments, you have a problem.
Is there any tag teams that they missed out, in your opinion, in this tournament?
On SmackDown, no.
No. Obviously, Batista and Devon split up, so they can't do them. Jamie Noble was kicked out of the arena, so him and Tajiri didn't really last.
If Hogan and The Rock were still around, I mean, you could have had them in it.
Possible.
Possible.
And coming in, guys, at number 1, we have the mixed tag team match. It was Matt Hardy and Don Marie versus Tor Wilson and Big Rikishi. It just had some good moments, especially, I think, Matt Hardy using Don Marie's face as a shield to prevent him from getting a stink face. I don't know, for me that cracked me up. And then Matt Hardy's entrance with the whole loading screen and oh yeah, and then the Mattitude facts. Matt is beating Undertaker 2 straight weeks in a row. I mean, for me, come on, Matt Hardy stealing the show here.
No, it is. Matt Hardy's the man, and you know what? He's the most consistent guy on SmackDown. Hell, he could be the most consistent guy across both brands.
He's a better Hardy brother as well at this point in time.
Oh, I mean, not hard. Jeff's on the gear. Matt's on Mattitude. Cloud9.
Yeah, Mattitude, guys. Anyway, that's it. Mattitude tops this list. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, leave your thoughts down below. Peace.